Hi, I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and this cute lion block is the new pattern in the Funny Faces Quilt Block of the Month Club. When I say the new pattern, it is August 1st, 2022, and this pattern just released to club members today. So if you're in the club, you should already have gotten an email with a link to download it, and you'll also find it in your account under the Downloads folder. If you're not in the club and you join it anytime this month, this is the pattern that you're going to get instant access to. If you're watching this video at some later date and you're looking for the pattern sometime in probably the end of September of 2022, this will be available just in the regular shop at shinyhappyworld.com. But right now it is exclusive to club members. Here's how to make it. Okay, I've got all of the lion pieces cut out. I have transferred the markings on the back of the patterns to the front of the patterns. This is the video that is showing you how to assemble it without a light box. And so when that is the case, you do need to transfer those dotted lines to the fabric side of each pattern piece. And now we're going to start putting them together. So just a quick reminder, for the light box, for people who are using a light box, these numbers that are on the back of the pattern also tell you, it's not just a reference for what piece is what, but it also tells you in what order you're going to layer them on the block. That number does not matter for when we're not using a light box. We'll use a different order. Also, I'm going to use these same pattern pieces for the other light box video, and so I will not be peeling the paper back off of these for this video, but you will obviously need to peel the paper backing off on yours. So the first piece we're going to lay down is the shoulder piece. So I always like to start with the piece that goes off the block. This is one of my patterns that you could leave the shoulder piece off if you just want to show the head floating on the block, more emoji style and less snapshot style. But I'm going to show you laying it out snapshot style, and then I'll pull the shoulders away so you can see what that will look like emoji style. So if you're doing snapshot style, you want to layer it so that this edge, the flat cut off edge at the bottom of the shoulders, is lined up with the raw edge at the bottom of the block. Then we're going to put the mane in place, and we've transferred the lines onto the fabric side of where those main pieces finish. So you want to just make sure that you cover those, and once they are covered, you know you have a good overlap there. So then we're going to put the face in. Again, you want to just cover these chalk lines here on the mane. Then we're going to tuck these ears behind the head, and there's a chalk line. I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's a chalk line here. And you want to tuck that behind the head just until you cover the chalk line, and then you know you've got good overlap there. Same thing with this other ear on the other side. And then I'm going to lay the chin in. We may need to rearrange this a little bit after we get all the pieces in place, but for now I'm just going to lay the chin in so that it covers the line at the bottom of the mane there. And then we have two round muzzle kind of cheek pieces, and we're going to cover, we want to set them so that they cover the line on the chin and the line on the face. There's one, and there's the other, and I am missing his nose piece. Hang on. Okay, found his nose. There it goes, a little bit overlapping those muzzle pieces. And then that's the bridge of his nose, but there is a nice big wide black nose there. And then two eyes. All right, so I would have peeled all of the paper backing off, take it over to the ironing board, fuse everything down, outline stitch everything, and then I'll bring it back here and show you the finished block, along with a couple of other color options that I did. All right, here that block is all finished. I've done all of the outline stitching, which really just gives that extra definition to all of the pieces. So I wanted to show you just a couple of other color variations. So this is the one that I did all the sample work in the how-to video, but I also especially or this is another one that I referred to. I told you that you could do the piece, set up the face emoji style rather than snapshot style. So this is what I call snapshot style, and that is where it's like you've snapped a photo. So this block will be cropped later, and it'll be like he's popping up into the photo. So you do see the shoulders in that because I want it to look like a photo. But you can also leave the shoulders off and do emoji style, which is going to be just the face. So this is an option for that. I also did a very brightly colored version. Again, orange is still fairly realistic, but this is just a bright, fun orange on a purple background. And then I did one more, kind of a golden yellow, and then this is on one of the green fabrics from the Leafy Greens bundle. So that just shows you several different color options and one different layout option, and that is how you make it. Again, this is the Funny Faces Quilt Block of the Month Club pattern for August 2022. I'm Wendy from Shiny Happy World, and I'll see you next month.